remember the 11th video? And I told you that there was a rule you can learn which will help you to do your 11 times tables way beyond 12 times 11. Well, you could use the method that I just showed you, or you can learn this method. What you need to do is do any number times 11. Let's choose one with 2 digits to start with. 25 times 11. Now what you need to do is write the first digit, which is 2, and then add both digits together. So 2 plus 5 equals 7. That number goes here. And then we write the last digit, which is 5. And that's your answer. So what did we do? We wrote first digit first, add the 2 together second, and then thirdly, you write the last digit. This works for all your 2-digit numbers. If you want to do 3 digits, then you follow the same idea, but you're going to have to add things more times. Let's try another one. 43 times 11. Okay, first digit, add the 2 together, 4 plus 3 also equals 7, and then write the last digit. So our answer is 473. What about 29 times 11? Okay, write the first digit, add the 2 digits together. Uh-oh, it equals 11. We can't write 11 here because we only have space for one number. So what we need to do is carry the 1. So the 1 for the tens goes here, and the 1 for the ones goes in the middle. And then we write the last digit, which was 9. Now that's not the answer, it's not 219, it's 2 plus 1 makes 3. So we go, not that, this, 319. Let's do another one like that. Let's do 75 times 11. Okay, first number is 7. Next we add 7 and 5, and that's bigger than 10. So we're going to have to add 1 to our 7, and we keep the 2 as our second digit. Then we write the last digit at the end. So it's not quite finished, because remember this 1. 7 and 1 is 8, so our answer is 825. Now let's do one with 3 digits. 405 times 11. We'll use the same process. Write the first digit, add the first 2 digits, so 4 and 0 is 4. Now you need to add the second and third digit, which is 0 plus 5 in this example. 0 plus 5 is just 5, and then we write the last digit, which is 5. So our answer is 4,455. That was a pretty easy one because 0 was in the middle. Let's try one that doesn't have a 0 in the middle. How about 158 times 11? Let's see how we go. 1 is our first digit, we write it down. Now we add the first 2 digits. 1 plus 5 is 6. Now we add the second and third digit. 5 plus 8 is 13. So we need to carry the 1. Right, the 1 above the 6 this time because we're up to the third digit. And then we write the last digit, which is 8. So this is not our final answer because remember we need to do something with this 1 here. We need to add it to the 6. So our answer will be 1738. Let's do one more which has 4 digits. 8, 4, 9, 6 times 11. 8,496 times 11. We could use the algorithm maybe for this one because it's getting up there, but let's try this method. So Write the first digit, 8. Add the first 2. 8 plus 4 is 12. We're going to write the 2, we're going to carry the 1. Now we do the second and third digit added together. 4 plus 9 is 13. So we write the 3 and we carry the 1 up here. Next we need to add 9 and 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. So we write the 5 and we carry the 1. We're going to have to add all these at the end. And then lastly, we write the number at the end, which is 6. So remember, this is not our answer. We need to do some addition. Add 1 and 8, add 1 and 2, add 1 and 3, and then we'll see where we're at. 9, 3, 4, 5, 6. 93,456. Now, it might be a good idea to add from the right, because if this was a 9 here, we did 1 and 9, then we'd have to add another 1 here, so it'd be 1 and 1 and 2. But it wasn't in this example. So, I hope that helps you understand a bit more about how to do your 11s quickly, up to any number you can think of. Alright, here's another shortcut that will be good for you to know. Remember when we did our 10 times tables, we had to add a 0 to the end when we're multiplying 10 by any whole number. Well, this works if you have to multiply any whole number by 100 or 1,000 or 10,000. You just count how many zeros there are in your power of 10 and you add that to the end of your whole number. What does that look like? Well, if you're doing 3 times 100, you probably know that is 300. What did we do? We did 3 and added 2 zeros at the end. Let's do some harder ones. 45 times 100. Okay, we've got our number 45. We're multiplying by 10 to the power of 2, if you know powers, or if you don't, we're multiplying by 1 with 2 zeros. So we have to add 2 zeros at the end. So it'll be 4500. 4,500 is 45 times 100. If we wanted 57 times 1,000, that's just 57,000. We write 3 zeros at the end. And we could go really big. What about 1,000,000? That's got to be 6 zeros times 24. That's just 24 followed by 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which makes 24 million. Pretty easy, right? Now I'm going to show you one more shortcut which is closely related to the last one. If you need to multiply a number that ends in a 0 but doesn't start with a 1, then you can ignore the 0, do your multiplication and then add the 0 or zeros at the end. What does this look like? Well, if you need to multiply 20 by 5, then it's going to look like 2 times 5, which is 10, because we're ignoring this 0 here. So it's 2 times 5, and then we're going to add the 0. And our answer is 100. If we wanted to do 30 times 4, then we can ignore this 0 here and do 3 times 4. 3 fours are 12. And then we add the 0 at the end. So our answer is 120. Now how about 500 times 8? That's a pretty big one, right? Well, you know 5 times 8, that's 40. So we write 40 because we've done 5 times 8. And then we need to add how many zeros? 2. So our answer is 4 with 3 zeros, which is 4,000. Let's do one more. Now, both of these numbers end in a 0 or zeros. So we can ignore all the zeros and just do 2 times 6, which we know is 12. And then we add all the zeros at the end. There are 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, in this question. So we need to add all 3 at the end. And our answer is 12,000. Well, that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed learning these bits and pieces in this bonus video. If this series has helped you, then please encourage your friends to come and check it out too. And don't forget to be on the lookout for the next series. Bye!